Okay, that was epic. There were so many Easter eggs and nods in this show, I guess I would have to show every single frame to even mention them. So I tried to focus on things that were not quite obvious or have a bigger impact on the storyline itself. So, well, let's get started. So first of all, we've got Pinkie, and yeah, do not ask. This shot, okay, we have this beekeeper style tent, but did they reuse Applejack's pony? Yeah, I guess you have seen this one. Pinkie's bag seems to have some magical element of getting things inside, and yeah. Okay, what has not changed, the clocks are still weird. Later on, in the same song, we see the Applejack 2.0 pony again, but in front of a different tent. What? Yeah, the first song also was the one where I had the most to complain. Yeah, not really complain. I mean, yeah, okay, the windows on this house are missing, but it's only shown for a few seconds, so yeah, okay. Next scene, let's cross-reference this. Waiter, the sign with the shamrock, the tables, mushroom tables, and let's go back to Magical Mystery Cure. Waiter, check. Mushroom tables, check. Sign, check. Okay, pretty much spot on. A little attention to detail here. I mean, beside Rarity's face, look at the mane. There are a few hairs sticking up. Great attention to detail, even if it's only shown for a second. Okay, here we have two things. First of all, why does Rainbow Dash hover without moving her rings? And animation error. Yeah, that's from the show, that's not from some Rule 34 site, just to mention. And while we are at Rule 34, wing boner Rainbow Dash. And again, detail. Yeah, I can complain. This should symbolize some kind of party that he was throwing back then. Okay, but why is Colgate there? And the hat. This hat. I can swear I have seen this one before. Oh, yeah, right. And yeah, you have seen this one. I am Rainbow Dash, I don't need a helmet. And you know, also things have to get watered sometimes. Later on the bridge, first hint, there is the rainbow. Again, attention to detail, we have this hospital scene here. And look at the lamps and this X-ray screen, they are using glowworms to illuminate the whole thing. Look at this, what do you notice? Yeah, not only Derpy drinking from this chocolate fountain, but there's Tank besides Rainbow Dash. And yeah, this went on the whole show. Boneless had most times the same cap than his owner. And I still don't get this freaking clock. I mean, if this is somewhat logical and not logarithmic or something like this, this would be 7 past 3 and not 10 past 3. And every time there is a crowd shown, we see a lot of old faces. Here we have Matilda, and I guess that's Dr. Hoofs. But not quite current. Look at the crowd here. We are looking in the direction of Pinkie Pie, and on the right side we've got Bonbon and Lyra, for example. And let's move on to the next shot. No Bonbon, no Lyra. And also on the other side we now see 2 ponies. In the next scene we don't see any pony. Then we see a whole crowd. And yes, Rainbow Dash gets the cupcakes. And not only does she get the cupcakes, but it's pretty well animated because, well, as the last one arrives, the previous ones are still visible somewhat. And don't forget the rainbow-shaped cupcake thingy frosting. And I'm not quite sure if this is also a hint to the key or if it's just the animation. But a few seconds later the bubbles are clear, so I guess it's really a hint. So we are here right before the ERL gummy shot, which I won't mention because I don't really like it. But what the hell is this in the background? Is this Derpy with some kind of plushie looking at Boneless? What? And I guess that's a pony version of a dick waving contest. And there we have the moment of keyinization, or however you would call it. Back in time, yeah, we are at the first moment where Cheese Sandwich learns about how to party, and oh my gosh, look at the filly versions of all the known ponies. I mean, we have Chili, we have Derpy, We have Lyra and Bonbon with glasses. That's just great. And even if they zoom in, oh my gosh, Colgate is wearing braces. This is great. Fear the party invasion. Yeah. Okay, don't ask. Okay, we got the swimming bowl, or however you will call it, with a ladder that doesn't quite obey physics. But, Colgate standing next to the bowl, and in the next shot, isn't she holding the flying rainbow dash balloon in the background? And before you start to count, there are 21 candles on this cake. So, yeah, enough food for all the people with a head can that they are in their early 20s, right? Okay, I can't really comment. This shot pizza with cupcakes and, yeah, a rainbow mole. This dancing, I don't know. Are these new pony models? I mean, yeah, okay, they could be the original with another lighting, but somewhat is different. Also, note that they are currently dancing, and in the next scene they are using this blanket. Well, okay, guess we can accept it. And there we have Boneless with the rainbow, so not quite sure how this key fits in the box, but yeah. And yeah, you can't really see anything, but, well, the outro was great, so just listen to it. So, I really can't say often enough how great this episode was. They really did an awesome job, and yeah. I tried to get all the things, but as said, there were a lot of small things in the background, so if you think I missed important things, just leave a comment or message me on Tumblr, and yeah. If there is a lot of things, I may make a follow-up. Anyhow, all editions will be posted on Tumblr, so you might want to keep an eye on this.